to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
And it is for the vacant IBO featherweight world title. So this is a big co-main event to have, Sam.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant event. I mean, JAZZA looks like the happiest man in the world. It's not many people would as I say, JAZZA didn't need to take this fight with LERATO. It's a really solid fight. One that I know JAZZA expects to come through with fine colours. As I say, you've been skipping around the place looking like the happiest man in the world. You're just excited to fight, aren't you, JAZZA?
Yeah, it's exciting, Sam. This is where I made my professional debut in here, only to a packed Olympia. Just done, standing on the stage. I tried to choke it up. My coach poked me in the back and said, get out there and get in there. Well, I'm going to take my time and enjoy it on Saturday night, you know.
As I said, I did speak to LERATO before this press conference started. He expects to win by any means necessary. But it's one of those fights that it could well steal the show with two fantastic fighters. It's almost a must-win fight for yourself, though, isn't it, JAZZA, now?
Of course, like every fight is. I think footballers and rugby players in any other sport, they don't carry the pressure of a fighter. This could be my last fight. You fight feel clear every time you fight, you know, and you put yourself in the shop window. Even not a good performance, put you back at the queue. So yeah, you've got to perform well. We've got to win every single time.
I mean, I was asked before this. I mean, what's next for JAZZA? What's next for JAZZA? This fella here is coming to win. Make no mistake about it. So I don't want to do the fight disservice of saying what's next for JAZZA. JAZZA's got a job to do on Saturday night, but I know you're confident of getting it done, JAZZA.
Yeah, we have to look at what's next, don't we? Otherwise, we just go one fight by one fight, and it's good to have a plan. It's always good to have a plan. I would like to unify world titles, especially with the fighters that have already fought, and I like to Lee Wood. I'd like to fight Josh Wallington, even the American champions, you know, but my job's on Saturday night. That's my job. There's my opponent there. He's coming to fight. We're going to be fighting there on Saturday night. So, yeah, I'm excited and looking forward to it. And I just feel overwhelmed, really blessed to be back home in Liverpool. Who to torture as a kid, running around, second school, running around the back of the year, you know what I mean, getting chased away, after fighting in the end of the world title. So, yeah, thanks to God.
Big night.
It's a big fight for that vacant IBO World Featherweight title. And JAZZA Dickens' opponent, LERATO DLAMINI. From South Africa, we've got him and his coach, Colin Nathan, here. This is a tough fight. What does it mean to you, this fight?
Oh, well, it means a lot, you know, coming here and just to fight JAZZA Dickens, you know, in front of his home crowd. Well, it means a lot. I'm really happy to be here. This is my second international fight, fighting away from home. So I'm expecting a very good fight from Dickens, and I'm ready for whatever he brings to the table. I'm well prepared mentally, physically. I'm just ready for him.
And Colin, this is a big fight. It's a real 50-50 fight. And so what have you been preparing him for?
Well, obviously we're not going to talk about the game plan, but it's just great to be in Liverpool. It's just great to be fighting for a world title. JAZZA's a world-class featherweight. LERATO's a world-class featherweight. And I think we're just going to see a humdinger of a contest. I believe I've got the right guy who's going to do the job. I see Sam talking about he has a job to do. We came here to do the job. We didn't come here for a holiday. And we're looking forward to a really great fight between two world-class featherweights for the world title.
When this fight was suggested, was offered,
I didn't even think twice. I was like, let's get it done. Because obviously I've seen Dickens. I know there's not a lot of footage of LERATO on YouTube and so forth. So I really wanted this fight. So I didn't even have to think twice.
And what's it like coming over here, you know, to his backyard?
Yeah, it's daunting. I mean, but you know, here's the thing, is that if you want to be the best in any environment, you got to go in and you got to dominate and win. And that's what we're prepared to do.
So what kind of fight are you expecting it to be on Saturday night?
I think it's going to be a great fight. I think, like I said, it's two legitimate world-class featherweights getting it on for the IBO World Championship, and I think we're going to expect a really hot contest.
JAZZA, when this fight was first sort of suggested to you, when you found out it was happening, what did you think?
sound of it, the opponents had changed twice before it anyway, and we need two really high level operators. So just like your man right now, it was just another good fight, and I think we'd already made our mind up as it was that I was going to be the best version of me. So whoever was going to fight, I was going to be where I am now, strong and happy. I just feel like it doesn't matter who I was going to fight. I think the camp's gone perfect, and I'm very happy and grateful to be here, feeling strong, and all the work's done. So I think you can focus a bit on too much on other people sometimes, but my main focus was getting myself right, and I've sacrificed a lot, been away from home for a long time, and it's nice to be back home, surrounded by mad scousers. So yeah, I'm grateful.
Now this is going to be your third attempt at a world title. What do you think you've learnt from the previous two that will help you in this upcoming fight?
There's so much. It's an 11-year professional boxing career, so, and before that a lot of years travelling the world fighting for Great Britain and England, so I've learnt a lot, you know what I mean? I probably couldn't even think of something now, but there's so much I've learnt along the way, and you learn more through the downs, and it comes to times like this that you're grateful that you did have losses. No, it doesn't look too good on your record, but you know how it feels inside when you have had a few losses and you refuse to say, I'm not staying down, I want to get back up and I'm going to win a world title. And it comes back around, and you know what you've learned, and you know what you've got to lose. So that's where I'm very, very grateful and blessed with all the lessons that I have learned, you know.
Well, before we let you both go, a prediction for Saturday night, how you think the fight's going to go, and a final word to Jazza.
I think I'm going to stop JAZZA in a later round. I can't afford to get a decision on his backyard, so I think I'm going to stop it.
So you're going for the stoppage?
Yes.
Okay. Jazza, any final words for the
I was about to welcome him to Liverpool, but now he's just going to have to go home with a fucking bandage on his head.
How do you see the fight ending?
When Jazza getting his arm raised in front of the crowd, there's the crowd in Liverpool, like I always realise.
Well, both of you, best of luck. That is for the vacant IBO featherweight world title.
I'm going to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.